With the Yeroah of the Rebbe to learn Hilchas Beis Abchira in the days from Bein HaMetzorim. We have the honor today of Eved Choshev in German, a Menahel from the Yeshiva, Harav HaChosid, Harav Shmuel Cramer, is going to give us some insights into Hilchas Beis Abchira. But to do the Yeroah from the Rebbe is also to give Tzedakah B'tzibur. Everybody is a pushkes around here, just put some Tzedakah, Zayim B'tzibur. Harav Cramer, B'kasha.
Koyach Shmuel for organizing the Limud in Hilchas Beis Abchira, and I'm going to thank you already for the siyumim that are going to be Koyach. So yesterday it was mentioned during the Hilchas Beis Abchira by Rabbi Kolomovsky over here that it's a mitzvah to build a Beis HaMikdash. But there's a number of opinions how the Beis HaMikdash is going to be built. Is it going to be Min HaShamayim? It's going to be built by the Eibishter, or it has to be built Al Yidei Odom. Mashiach is going to come and build the Beis HaMikdash. So I just want to go through some of the sources of where they get their sources from. So those that hold that it's Min HaShamayim, it's very interesting. There's a Rashi. The Mishnah says that Rabbi Yochanan ben Zuki, that Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai was Mesakin, that the Omer, you're not allowed to use the Nutfua until they brought the Omer. And when the Beis HaMikdash was Kayum, so those that lived near Yerushalayim, so they waited till they brought the Omer. They knew what it was because it was right there, and then they were able to use the Nutfua. Those that lived far away, they had to wait till Chatzos. Why? Because they were Zoris. They didn't worry that by Chatzos it was for sure already done what they had to do for the Omer, and therefore everybody could use it for. So then it mutter mutter right away on Tez Zayin Nissen, right away in the morning, already, since there's nothing to wait for, there's no Beis HaMikdash, there's no problem Omer, so therefore you're allowed to right away use it for. Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai came and he said, no, yeah, the whole Tez Zayin, you have to wait till Yud Zayin. The whole Tez Zayin, you cannot use the Omer. You can't use it for. So the Gemara asks, why did he make this takonet? So the Gemara answers, because B'mheira Yibon the Beis HaMikdash. He was not afraid. He was hoping that the Beis HaMikdash will be built, and therefore people won't know. In the morning they'll start right away use. Really, they have to wait. So the Gemara asks, when is this Beis HaMikdash going to be built? That he was afraid that the people might use it for before the Omer. So he says, if the Beis HaMikdash will be built on Tez Zayin Nissen, the Mashiach will come on Tez Zayin and the Beis HaMikdash will be built. So then it was already mutter, because in the morning already was mutter once it became light. So the Gemara concludes that it might be built on Tez Vav Nissen. The Mashiach might come, or Tez Vav at night, or middle of the night, and therefore the Beis HaMikdash will be, but there won't be time to bring the Omer till later in the day, till the end of the day. So therefore, he made a takana. You should wait till the end of the day, till Yud Zayin. So Rashi says, if Mashiach is going to come on Tez Vav or Tez Vav at night, in other words, Leil Tez Zayin, how are you going to have the Beis HaMikdash so fast? So Rashi says, yeah, because it's going to be built Min HaShamayim. It's not going to take any time. Mashiach comes, and the Beis HaMikdash is here. And Toysves al-Asar, the Gemara Subet Achmem Aleph, it concurs with Rashi that the Beis HaMikdash was built in Hashemayim by the Eibishter, and therefore it won't take any time, and therefore you have to wait the whole day. There's also a Yalkut Shimoini on the Posuk. It says the Beis Konar V'Kodesh Hashem Lo Erech Yomim. That I think it says there, Moshe Rabbeinu told the Eibishter, it's not like the first Beis HaMikdash that was going to be built by Shlomo HaMelech, that was Koref. And the second Beis HaMikdash by Ezra, that's also was Koref. But the third Beis HaMikdash, your Beis HaMikdash is L'Erech Yomim, is going to be forever. So from there it comes out that who's going to build the third Beis HaMikdash? The Eibishter. And also there's a Medrash Tanchumeh on the same line. So those are the shittas where the source is, where it comes that the Beis HaMikdash will be built Min HaShamayim. Then there are those that say no, that the Beis HaMikdash has to be built Al Yidei Odom, and you see the Rambam Paskins In Hilchos Malachim, he says there's three mitzvahs when you come. There's three mitzvahs that a Mashiach will come that will have to be taken care of, and one of them is Binyan Beis Hamikdash, and that's also the source. There's also a source in Yerushalmi. There's an interesting Yerushalmi that discusses whether a Ben Noach could bring a korban oil or a korban shlomim. So there's also machlekes there with Tanoim. So there's one Tana that holds, based on the posuk, it says Uri Tzofin Uboi Dorim, a posuk in Shir Hashirim, and he touches the posuk Uri Tzofin. They're going to wake up in the Tzofin. Tzofin means it says means a korban oil because the korban oil was they were makriv the korban oil on the Tzofin side, and it says the word Uri. It's like a reawakening. In other words, they did it before. Ben Noach did it before, and now they can do it again. But the Shlomim, it's going to be a new. That's going to be a new thing. And then they ask, what does the other Tana who holds that they can't, they will not bring and cannot bring, a Ben Noach cannot bring korbanos? How does he learn this pasuk? He says Uri Tzofin. It goes on the people that are in Tzofin, meaning in Bovel. They're going to come from Golus and they're going to come from Golus and come to Dorim, to Eretz Yisrael, and build the Beis Hamikdash. That's what that pasuk means. So you see over there, it's going to be the people that build the Beis Hamikdash. It's interesting. There's a medrash, I think in Vayikra Rabbah, also on this pasuk, and he says Uri Tzofin goes on Mashiach. That Mashiach comes from Tzofin. I don't know what it means exactly. Tzofin, if it means maybe North America, but that's what it says. Uri Tzofin goes on Mashiach, who comes from Tzofin. And also it means that he's going to build the Beis Hamikdash. So over there you see that it's going to be Mashiach who's going to build the Beis Hamikdash. To me, it's going to be Al Yidei Yodom. So the Rebbe says, now since you have here the two shittas, there's a way how we can reconcile the two shittas. How can you reconcile the two shittas? So there's a pasuk in Neicha where it says Tovu Ba'oretz Sha'oreo, that the gates of the Beis Hamikdash were drowned, were planted in the earth. So it's possible that the Eibishter will send down the Beis Hamikdash built, but however the Bnei Odom, the Mashiach, is going to just finish off and put up the gates, and that's going to be as if they built it. That's one way how we can reconcile the two shittas. The Rebbe says there's another way, because there's two psukim. There's a pasuk in the Nil that says and he saw Barnash. Rashi says the Barnash was Mashiach. In other words, Mashiach came flying from the heavens. That's one pasuk, and then there's a pasuk in I think in Zechariah where it says that Mashiach is only v'rechev ala chamer. So how could it be the two? Is it going to come Imanan Ishmael or become only v'rechev ala chamer? So the answer could be is that im zochu, if we're zoiche, then it's going to be min hashmayim ala nan Ishmael, and loy zochu, then it's going to be only v'rechev ala chamer. So the same thing, we could say when you get the building Beis Hamikdash, that if we're zoich, so it's going to come in a Shemayim. If we're not zoich, then we're going to have to build it, it's going to be through Mashiach. The Rebbe says the emphasis that you could say even deeper, that really even that's no stira, because it could be that the Beis Hamikdash Milmailo will come and be in the Slavish in the Beis Hamikdash that will be built. So you'll have both. You'll have the Beis Hamikdash Ben Shemayim and the Beis Hamikdash Al Derech, like you had in the Beis Hamikdash. You had a fire that you had to light a fire, but there was also a eish that came Milmailo that joined the fire that the Kohen lit. So al deruzeh you have the two Beis Hamikdash, the Beis Hamikdash Milmailo min hashamayim, that's going to be established in the Beis Hamikdash Milmato. So that's another way how you can reconcile the two shittas. Another way that the Rebbe says is there's a lot of details about the Binyan HaShlishi. There's a lot of details that we know, but there's a lot of details that we're not sure about exactly how it should be. So the details that we know, that Mashiach will do. He'll do as much as he could. Everything that we know, he'll do. And the rest, the Eibishter will send down Min HaShamayim, will send down Min HaShamayim. So it will be partly built by the Eibishter and partly built by Bnei Odom. So that's the way how we can reconcile all these shittas. But the Pnimis Yonyonim, the Rebbe says, is al pi chsidis, that you have Srus del Tato and you have Srus del Yelo, you have the Avodah Milmailo, Srus del Yelo, the Eibishter accomplishes things, and some things that are done by Bnei Odom, and Yesh Bezeh Mashem Bezeh. When it comes Milmailo, there's a Hecher Oer, but when it comes Milmato, then the zichuch of the mata is more prevalent. That the only way you can be mezachich olam hazeh is only through people who are doing mitzvahs. That's the only way to do it. You can come down the Eiris Milmailo, but it's not going to be mezachich the mata. The way to be mezachich the mata is through the avodas Adam. And that's why Reitz Adam bekav shaloi yoyisem miktisha kabin that's free because through kav shaloi, through working, the reward is that much greater. So in a chanami you have min hashamayim. You can have it's a big mile. You'll have a min hashamayim, a ready-made Beis Hamikdash, but there's a certain mile when you have that the people are building the Beis Hamikdash. It's you have the Kav Shaloi, which is a very great mile. The good news is for everybody is that we won't have to wait long, because in the schools of all the learning of the Beis Abchira, on top of all the learning that we did in the past, and on top of all the learning, other learning, and all the mitzvah and everything that we do, so we'll surely be zoiche b'mheira to the Beis Hamikdash Hashlishi, and we'll see exactly how it is.
Amen. Shkoyach.